Serious problems.
Right, Mika, what's your serious problem, mate?
My most serious problem is that we didn't really talk about who has a serious problem before, and then I was like, oh, should I ask Jimmy actually? But now you asked me, and I don't really have a serious problem.
Yeah, you have a
Or I
serious
actually do-
problem, mate. What the
Yeah.
fuck? You definitely have a serious problem. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I'm actually fucking depressed. I thought I got a bit of a cough on like Friday, but then I was like, oh, maybe it'll just go over again and it'll be better after the race. And then it actually was fine after the race on Friday. And then it reoccurred on Saturday morning, and I did the sprint on Saturday afternoon. I just felt like absolute dog shit. And then couldn't do the race on Sunday, and then actually on Tuesday or Monday evening, actually, I started to feel like really fucking bad, and I was just coughing like a bitch all the time, and it's.
But the worst, actually, the biggest serious problem is that basically we got like similar illness and we didn't even make out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like at least we could have got at least.
But so maybe we're not gay after all.
No, we should have made out. At least we would have enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm not so sure. Would we?
Don't know.
Like you would have probably, but I would have probably thought it's a bit gross.
Yeah. Right, we've talked shit for 2 minutes already, and we haven't even presented our guest today. We've got Thomas Maloney Westgaard, straight from Ireland. Welcome, Thomas, again on the podcast.
Thanks. Thank you.
Maloney, I've got a question.
Yeah.
And I just want to hear your take on this. Like, are you the best worst skier ever? Are you the worst best skier ever? Or did you just like pie off the whole worst thing and just decided to be like a fucking good skier now, actually?
Yeah, good question.
Too long processing time, too many words, Mika. Keep it shorter next time.
When you gave me those two options right there. Perhaps the worst best skier then, if I could take that. I mean, yeah, what should I say? When I first have a good day, I'm good, but when I first have a medium day, I'm shit. So
Nah, but you're not you're not shit. Like, I remember when we were both shit and we used to fight for top 50s or top 60s all the time, and you've progressed so much from like the whole top 50, top 60 shit. Like, you're a regular top 15 guy these days. And I think even like you can have an occurring top 10.
I think the regular thing is actually, you pinpointed, because I feel like Thomas was really good like a couple of times in the seasons before, but now you've managed to like regular being up there and like fighting for like the top spots.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. So I guess I have changed mentality-wise. Like, when I first got maybe I got a top 20 there, and the season after I got 116 and a 14th, and I kind of thought that I've maximized the potential. And I felt like before I came into the Team Aker Dali team, I thought, okay, this is me. I can't do any better than this. But yeah, I mean, talking to good people, and when people have a coach now that really believes in you, and so you just feel that you have to trust the people around you and believe that you actually can be really good. And I've tried the best to give myself the best shot possible. And as you said, Mika, I felt like it's been a hell of a ride since the Seefeld World Champs in 2019. I really remember when I didn't know you at the time, but you were thrown in there after the scandal, like the last race. And we were quite far behind. I remember passing you the last hill before the finish, but you were kind of, meeting the crowd, sinking it in, and I think we were like 15 and 16 minutes behind.
Yeah.
And
I remember looking back, and I saw this weird green racing suit that you were wearing at the time, and I was just thinking like, who the fuck is that? And then at some point I saw just like IRL standing on the suit somewhere, and then I was like, right, I'm not gonna fight with an Irish guy for a top 60. I'll just let him pass me now. And look, but hey, look at us now. Like we're fucking like
Yeah,
we've
no,
we've come away, didn't we?
yeah. I mean, and back then, of course, I was kind of laughing a bit of you, like, so this is what Ski Austria have left.
After all the after all the dolphins got caught.
15 minutes behind. Wow, congratulations. But, yeah, no, it's been fantastic to see the improvement. And yeah, I have to be honest and say what you did, the gap that you did last season, that's really inspiring to see. Because, yeah, seeing that, wow, you can actually make it to the podium, I think. Not only me, but I feel like everyone who is kind of at my Jimmy's level, like struggling to take the last step, like being top 10 and even better, it shows that yeah, everything's possible.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you what's a bit funny. I was talking to Zach Ketterson in Lillehammer the other day, and he kind of said the same thing as you just said. And then I was thinking about myself, wait, is this actually a compliment, or do they think I was just shit? And they're like, oh, if I can do it, everybody can do it. So I'm not sure if I should take it as a compliment or.
yeah, I don't. Maybe you were just faffing before, Mika. Like, what the hell were you doing? Like, all of us are like just training hard, and then you were just faffing. And then once you decided to like actually train properly, then you became good. That's maybe how it is, Thomas.
It's wild how training actually
Yeah, no,
works.
yeah. But I mean the same for me. I mean, people say, "Whoa, you progressed so lot the last season," but I've always like progressed every season. I went from being in around 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to top 10.
Yeah.
So, and the same for Mika. Yeah, just go back to the Olympics, and I mean, he was top 15 skier then, and yeah, and from before then, yeah, I think you just were top 30. So you kind of, you come quick, but still.
But I don't know how you like. I don't know how you guys see this, but I feel there's always like different stages. It's or like maybe not stages, but there's like some key moments in like a career when you're a skier where it's like you've trained well for a particular amount of time, and then like you've worked on your technique. You've maybe tried to optimize your weight and stuff, and then there's like moments where stuff just like clicks, and then actually without changing something like insanely, it just like does this click, and all of a sudden you're like half a class or a class better than you were before, without that you've even like done like some insane changes. So I feel there's just like these key moments that where stuff just comes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and just like technical wise, I mean, how much?
Yeah, I mean, how you are skiing skate, especially in skate, like you were always good in classic. It always looked weird, but then when you were, I was like, actually, I remember.
Does, though.
I don't know. I don't know which race it was. I think it might have been a Tour de Ski stage in Valmuster or something, where I was skiing with you and we were like battling for top 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember watching a video of me, and then you were in there as well, and then I was looking at it in slow motion. And I was like, oh, if you like actually play it fast, it's just like what Maloney does, looks fucking weird. But then if you actually look at it in slow motion, it's not really bad. It's actually kind of like gets the good moment to kick. Like the poles come down actually quite good. So it like, I feel some people just look so weird when they actually go like in normal speed. But then when you slow it down and you actually look at what they do, they're like, oh, why does it look so weird when they go fast? It looks quite good when you look at it in slow-mo.
Yeah, and this is funny what you're saying, because I've had coaches up to the years and teammates who have said exactly the same, like, whoa, wait a minute, here we have to do something. And yeah, this play it's slow man, like, no way, he's actually, the positions are there. It's kind of good after all. I suppose, of course, been working a bit more with the rhythm and small detailed stuff, but like the classic technique was has always been kind of good, even though it didn't look good. But
Yeah.
uh, I suppose it looks better now, even though it's not a big difference.
Yeah, but there's so many people like that. Like Hugo Lapalus, for example. Like you
Yeah.
wouldn't say he has a nice technique, but the guy when he like runs up the hill with his head up high and like looks like an absolute
Yeah.
gooner, but he still goes like so fast, and he's like a top classic skier. So, but
But it's the
talking,
same with Teresa Shadalova. If you look
yeah,
at
yeah,
Teresa, when Teresa looks like in normal speed, it looks so weird. But then you slow it down, and then you're like, oh, she actually like gets all the key
yeah.
elements right.
Yeah. But talking about your skate skiing improving, and we've been super nice to you now, Thomas. So get a bit of fire in there.
I've been lucky.
Apparently, since we're like talking lots on the team about like around us, like what's happening. Apparently, you were gloating at the end of the skate race to Iri near Altimiras, and you were like, "Ha ha! I beat you in the skate race, ha! And you should be the best, and I beat you." Poor guy had like poor guy didn't have like the
Did he?
best race, and you just like started gloating. So tell us about that then. Defend
Oh,
yourself.
did he actually tell you about it? Oh, was I that harsh? No, I wasn't.
Everyone's talking about it on the team, Thomas.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was a good banter. Uh, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Erie and me, I mean, I don't think I've ever spent as much time with a teammate as him this year. We've been to private camps in Oslo together and to Torsby and all the camps in Knockadala together. So, yeah, we got a close relationship. And yeah, so he's always been better than me in skating and has better physical tests than me. Uh, and I feel like, I mean, yeah, I eat a lot of rubbish like candies and
Junk food.
stuff, and this is a totally new thing for Erie now. I mean, he's a super healthy guy, trying to eat the right things at the right time, and wants to live the healthy life. So for him, it was kind of a cultural shock seeing
Yeah.
me eat these candies and stuff. So yeah, and
He's actually told me. He actually told me like, "Oh my god, but Thomas, he eats so much sweets all the time. What the hell?" And I I uh, I try to eat, but I cannot eat so much as Thomas.
yeah. It's me and Stalin try really to learning that. I mean, candy is good before races. This fuel like a booster. So
Oh, there's different theories about this, Thomas. There's a
okay,
lot of different theories about this.
Yeah.
okay, we're not. I mean, that's this is just our theory then, I guess. But I feel it helps, and yeah, I think it would be good for Erie to at least try it. But the funny thing is, can you can see it on him. He's like really struggling. Like it's like yeah, it's like I don't know, like or it's like it would be nearly like chugging vodka before a race. You can see he's not enjoying it, and it's like he nearly thinks it's pure cancer what he gets into him. So,
Yeah, but
but
I
yeah,
understand like lots of Norwegians are into this, but like I don't think there's many nutritionists that would recommend this. Like actually, I don't
I
think
don't think
any.
there's a single one.
Yeah.
no, it's hard to say, and it's a big difference between people because he always asks me about the Norwegian. Like, yeah, do you think Amundsen does this? And I'm like, yeah, for sure, Amundsen does this, and also Klæbo, yeah, man. Not maybe Klæbo, but it's like, of course, it's a big difference in this. But yeah, anyway, after the race, I kind of had a comment, oh, you couldn't even beat the Candy King up these hills, huh? But yeah, I mean, I know Edie will good enough that now that he should laugh that off, but of
Yeah, he
course,
definitely laughs it
I
off.
think he
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
he
yeah.
did. I don't. I've.
But
It was just
that's one
been.
thing about you that people actually rate is like always where you just don't have a filter at all. It's I fucking love it. I remember last year, I think I came in like 13th in the classic race in Beidostol, and you were like 20-ish. And
Oh, this year did you say? Or
no, the year before.
oh no, I was far, far behind. Yeah,
Oh, but I just remember talking to you there, and you were a bit like depressed. You were a bit shit, and I was quite happy because I was like, it's the first time that I've done well in Beitostol before. And we were talking a bit. Week after, we go to Ruka. I don't know, what did you become? 11th, 10th, 11th?
yeah. And Baito, I was 72.
And
Yeah,
I was 20th in Ruka.
that's right.
Come over the finish line. I was a bit depressed because I was like, oh, I really hope that would be better than this. I meet you. You come up to me. Fucking Weiterstone, eh? At least I timed it right.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can't remember that at all. But yeah, no, but when I'm acting like that to someone, it's because I like them. That's for sure.
Now we rate it. It's so good. It's like if people ask how is Thomas Maloney, and I said this is how Thomas is.
It's quite similar to you then.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's great. I love it. I think it's so good. Like the whole direct thing, like no filter, just like throw
Yeah,
it
but
out there.
that's Austrian. So yeah.
Oh, that's not Austrian. That's maybe Dutch, but like Austrian is just to like sugarcoat everything.
Oh yeah.
And like there's this one video from I think it's Christoph Waltz when he's at Conan O'Brien at the show,
That's
and
right.
he asks like, "Oh, what's the difference in like Austrians and
Germans.
Germans?" And then he's like, "Oh, Germans always like direct and always like quite harsh, and Austrians they're always so nice, but they never mean it."
Yeah, they don't mean it.
Yeah, that's like how Austrians are. We are always so nice, but we never mean it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But building up on the races, so we started talking about the races, but we haven't discussed anything that's happened in Lillehammer yet. What's funny, like before the distance race, they interviewed Teichmann, the German, like used to be a super good skier, got many medals and stuff. And they asked him like, "Oh, what type of athletes do you think this course will fit on the distance race?" And he was like, "I think this course will fit the endurance athlete."
No shit.
No
Like,
shit,
I
mate.
didn't-
A distance race, an endurance athlete. Whoa, that's like such a German answer. I thought it was good banter.
Yeah,
But
I have actually a story about the team in Lillehammer, but I'm just not quite sure if I should tell it
right,
or
come
not.
on, mate. You've gone this far. Just say it. We can cut it out after.
We can cut it out after. I actually need to check, or I'll just put in the soft version.
Yeah.
You know, these days people race with like Arkansas and these GPS sensors
Yeah.
to actually compare races between each other. And it's super good because it gives you like some more objectivity to a race, to actually quantify the race better. Because sometimes you just have shit skis, sometimes you have really good skis, and so if you have like different athletes wearing like a GPS sensor, you can actually filter out because you see like, okay, this guy just loses so much on top speed all the time. Then there's just a big likelihood that his skis did not work at all, or her skis.
Yeah.
And so I'll just put it like this. Maybe somebody from the Austrian team asked another athlete from the team if they were willing to use our Arkansas so we could compare afterwards. And the athlete was like, yeah, let's do it. It's so good. Done the whole thing. Race is done. After the race, some coach from walks up to some Austrian coach, and he's like, like this is so unprofessional what you guys did. You can't just like give our athletes your Arkansas stuff, and this is gonna have consequences.
What?
And so it's first of all, it's like, what the fuck are you on about? It's like this. We do this all the time. Like everybody races with Arkansas all the time. I race with the Arkansas of the Finnish team almost every individual race.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's just super good. It gives you. It's
Yeah.
like good for everybody involved. There's just no negative side to it. So then the day goes on. Everybody's a bit like, "What the fuck?" Dinner's ready. Dinner is finished. Somebody from the team again, maybe somebody that has like boss function,
Yeah.
walks up to an Austrian coach and just asks him, "Right, are you gonna apologize now, or do I have to call your boss that he's gonna apologize?"
Seriously?
Like seriously, I'm not kidding.
Fuck, they're not joking.
No, but that's the reason why teeing is always like so good in the juniors, and then when it's like about making the last step, like collectively, they just don't make it.
Yeah.
We're so far behind in like the whole mid-European system, and like these basically authority systems, where it's like you can't do anything without having like a okay, or having like put in a written inquiry
Yeah.
to like the head of the ski federation. Is just like, what the fuck? They're so
Yeah.
unpractical.
Yeah, like when we were in Golo a couple of years ago, Hans just asked, my coach, asked if Klæbo wanted to wear our Arkansas, and Klæbo was like, yeah, I'm up for it, and like he did it, and we got like feedback on like how I did the race and how he did the race, and it was like super good for everyone. So yeah,
But there's no there's no downsides.
maybe because they had super good skis. Had really good skis, as well as the Norwegians, but the ones who did not have good skis were there's this great story where Youngie apparently was in the finish, and he skied a bit behind you, Mika, and he went up to you and was like, "Oh, you had such shit skis," and apparently you were like, "Youngie, come here," and you went in front of your coach and you were like, "Youngie, repeat exactly what you said to me right now," in front of your coach.
No, but like
Is that true?
sometimes it's there might be some truth in there. No, but the thing is, like there at least you get like recognition from somebody that's like been in the race, that's like seen what's happened, and then you can like at least, right, okay, just like, can you not tell to me, but can you tell like the people around me as well, so that, because there's people that are known for like every time they have a shit race, they just blame it on skis.
Yeah.
And I'm 100% convinced that I'm not one of those people. I never blame it on stuff, on skis or anything. But in Lillehammer, actually on the Friday, is like, it hurt a bit, because I was like, honestly, if there was one individual start of the whole year in skating that was going to win, I think it would have been Lillehammer.
Yeah,
It was,
because
like,
you did
a track I love.
And you did well, considering you had not the good skis. Like you were 7th, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think
like
8th.
Yeah, so that is like extremely good, considering you had not the greatest skis.
But Mika,
Yeah,
how good did you actually feel, like getting a 7th or 8th position? Like, and you were one of the outsiders to winning that race. Like, how good did you actually feel that day when you still weren't totally up there?
I actually didn't feel so good, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just and when considered you didn't have the best skis, it just shows the potential right there. It's,
but then it's just so painful when you have like one of these tracks where you're like, oh, like this is just something I should be good in and I will be good in, and then there's like external factors that make you underperform. It's just fucking frustrating. But then also, what's to be said is that what people never see is that there's equally as much work behind bad skis than there is behind good skis. And if you look at, for example, the Swedish team, who probably had equally skis, or I actually think everybody had equally skis but the Germans and the Norwegians. If you just look at the top speed sections, it's Germans and Norwegians that had like by far the best skis collectively. And then Ebba Andersson goes to an interview. The interviewer asks her, how were your skis today? And she just answered, maybe you should ask our head waxer how my skis were in an interview. And I think it's so
Savage.
shit to just throw your waxers under the bus for having shit skis in a race once, because usually the Swedes have quite good skis always. Like these guys, they just get up so early all the
4
time. I
o'clock.
think 4 o'clock, they freeze off their fingers because they have to open bindings in minus 10 degrees all fucking day, like nonstop. And they're probably the people that work hardest in every World Cup weekend. And then to throw them under the bus because for one reason or another it just didn't work out that one weekend. I think it's shit because like I said, there's equally as much work behind bad skis than there is behind good skis, and it's the waxers themselves that are most devastated of everybody when the skis don't work how they should work.
Yeah. But talking of waxes, I have a bit of a rumor on the go. A rumor. So when it was announced that the fluor-free waxes were going to be implemented, the Swiss team started developing new wax, and apparently with the guy who did the wax for Toko before, the chemist for Toko, and so now they have their own wax. That's when it's over 0 degrees is like so good, and you can see it in their results. Like, so I think they're probably looking a lot forward to Trondheim when it's gonna be probably warmish. So I wonder how much of it is true or if not. But I think they're not the only ones who have a chemistry lab. I'm guessing the Germans, or I also heard the rumors that Germans also have their own wax, and I'd be surprised if the Norwegians didn't.
I know that the Norwegians, they've tested with Olympiatoppen since forever for fluor-free waxes. I think they actually have their test lab in Gronhausen, don't they?
I don't know. Ask the guy the Trondheim guy.
Yeah, we could actually ask him.
Thomas? Talking about you, mate.
No, don't ask me anything about
Trondheim.
ski wax stuff. But that's not my subject. But you talked about the Swiss guys. Coming far in this, but didn't they have better skis last year at this point?
Yeah, but I think their equipment's really good when it's positive degrees.
Okay, yeah.
Which is where fluor had the biggest impact, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting to see, if let's say, okay, it's the Swiss that have that, but then also the Austrians and Germans, we've got we buy most of our wax from HWK. It's an Austrian brand, and they have so much better waxes when it's warm. And it's a bit interesting to see how actually geographical limitations create good waxes as well, because it's quite often it's quite humid, quite wet snow in Austria, probably also in Switzerland, whereas in Scandinavia it's always super cold and super dry, the snow. And most of I think when it's warm, I think everybody on whole World Cup circuit waxes HWK.
Yeah. But actually, continuing on fluor, did you guys see that we had an Australian girl that did really well in the...
Yeah, Rosie.
Rosie Fordham was 33rd, I think. That's fucking mind-blowing. That's a massive step. But what's even funnier is that 2 days later, she got disqualified for having fluor on her skis.
Aye.
So, I don't know, the Australians have been cooking this time, but...
Maybe we should ask Tony Escha, their waxer.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask him what's the scoop there.
Yeah, she's just been scraping her skis with Sevi's brushes. That's probably what's happened.
That is probably what's happened. Yeah.
Yeah, poor
The other
girl.
day, talking about Sevi and brushes, the other day he went to the Swix factory in Lillehammer, and then he was gonna buy this roto brush of Swix. He just calls me up if I want to buy a brush with him. If I just want to like share buying a brush with him, I was like, mate, why would I share buying a brush with you?
Yeah, he just wanted to pay for. He just wanted you to pay for brushes.
Yeah, that's a bit funny.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah, are you actually in Davos already, Thomas?
Yeah, I am.
But you're not staying with Jimmy, are you?
No, I have a friend here who I'm staying to. So yeah. Apparently, I have friends all around. So, yeah.
What's so funny is that the guy you're staying with, he's an Irish skier, right?
Yes, he's from Northern Ireland and skis for Ireland. That's right.
Yeah, and I was when I was doing Engadin, and it was like terrible conditions, and it was like I had such slow skis, and I kind of like gave up after I like led the group. I got dropped from the group, and then I just turn around and I see this Irish suit, and I'm like, fuck, that is not Thomas. And I'm about to get beaten by an Irish guy. So then I like accelerated a tiny bit to not get beaten by him.
Yeah, I remember
Mate,
that. I
Good
was watching
times.
So I was thinking, oh yeah, for sure you had something left in the engine just to
Yeah.
not let that happen. Yeah, that would be something.
See, but that's the difference in you and me, Jimmy. Like when you see an Irish suit behind you, you're like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna let this guy beat me. When I see an Irish suit behind me, I'm just like, what the fuck? I might just like ski level 1 to the finish now.
Yeah, I guess so. Anything else about the weekend that was exciting?
Yes.
Tell us.
I can't believe. I when I was talking to Stardime about which guys we believed in before this season, we have to name one girl and a boy, and yeah, I name dropped my good friend who lives in Font-Romeu, not Iri, but Jaume Pueyo.
Uh-huh.
So happy for him. I mean, last season you could clearly see his potential. I mean,
Yeah.
it was always 33, 34, but it just, I mean, his pole broke or he fell or yeah, his straps went off. It was always something. So, seeing him, I mean, I've seen the potential of him, seeing what he did in the prologue. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I mean, getting a Spanish guy up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
A Spanish guy that's not called Johan Mulek.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and of course he's a poster boy as well, which helps.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't be too positive about the Spanish guys here in the podcast because we like to talk shit about Spanish guys, and then we have this Spanish guy listening to the podcast that likes to threaten Jimmy.
Yeah.
And it's a bit banter.
Got
So keep it up.
threatened, so we need to only give love to the Spanish guys. Or not give love and expect consequences.
Yeah, expect consequences, right? What's Jan Reich? That's what he's called, no?
The guy who threatened me.
Yeah, we'll fucking expose him. It's Jan Reich, I'm quite sure.
I cannot remember. I cannot remember. Yeah. Anything else exciting about the weekend before we talk about Davos?
Let me think. Yeah, there, mate, something fucking exciting happened actually.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Clavo in the skiathlon came to the last lap in the pack, and he did not win. And he didn't win because of like bad luck or because of some shitty occurrence. He just didn't win because there's like 3 people that were better than him,
Or even more than that.
or even more,
Yeah.
even like 6.
6, yeah.
He became 7 or what?
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah, it was weird to see him like get dropped, and it's so weird with Clabo as well because
On the last lap as well.
he skis so well technically, and then you don't realize that he's tired, but then you suddenly he's like, oh, he's just suddenly he's dropped. That was
Yeah, but to be fair, on the last long uphill, the last time up Langbakken,
yeah.
it did look like they were going fast as fuck.
Yeah, it did look a bit nuts.
I mean, I felt it went, full gas all the way. I mean, yeah, Mastock Lillehammer. I feel it's something else. I've never ever handled it, and I thought I would this time, but I was no juice left in the tank. So,
Yeah.
but speaking about Grabo, he will still win in Trondheim. That's
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
probably.
I agree.
But Celia or Slind, I don't know if you guys saw what happened to her.
I didn't see what happened. I just saw that she quit the race.
No, but, so basically she I think she crashed once, maybe twice, and then it was broke some stuff, but then continued, and then caught up with this group of basically lots of national level Norwegians. She was like, okay, I'll stay with them, and just it's gonna be a okay race. And then going into the ski exchange, every one of them crashes again. And then she crashes, goes to the exchange, tries to get a binding off, and it just wouldn't come off. She'd broken it in the crash. So she stayed there for fucking ages trying to fix a binding. And then eventually she did manage, but then it was the race is gone.
Yeah,
So
then it's fucked.
that's tough when you get Norwegian and you get your one chance to do World Cup, and
That's on the men's side, mate. That's not on the women's side.
Yeah, maybe
on the
not so
women's
much,
side,
right.
if you're good, then you get your chances in Norway. The team isn't that strong in Norway.
That's true.
But two more things that were fucking exciting about Lillehammer. One thing is that anybody who thought that Johaug was not gonna she just needed a race to get into the season, and anybody who didn't think that she was gonna win everything, and anybody who's still thinking that she's not gonna win Trondheim by a margin, you're just making a fool of yourselves right now. Just stop pretending.
Yeah.
It's happening, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's one thing. And the other thing, what the fuck's happening with Kalle Halvarsson?
Yeah, he also quit, didn't he? The race.
Yeah, but he quit after one loop or something.
Yeah, he must have been ill or something.
He has a problem with his back, so I think he went. He's actually in Stockholm now, I think, for some treatment. So hopefully he's coming back, and hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Is he not doing Davos?
No, he's not. He needs to recover. So
Okay.
Also, what's the crack with all these girls not doing Davos? Johaug is there, but I saw Andersson isn't doing it. Heidi Weng is not doing it.
Linn
Frida
Svan.
Karlsson is not doing it. Linn Svan isn't doing it. Huh?
Yeah, I don't really understand, especially the sprinters, because I think Linn Svan is a tank on double polling as well, so I thought she'd be quite good on the 20k. But yeah, weird. And lots of them are gonna go to altitude before Tour de Ski, so bit surprised, to be honest.
And also, Davos is a fucking cool World Cup, just.
Mate, we're gonna start talking about Davos now. Should we just go to the Aussie corner first?
Let's go down under.
Do you come from the land down under? Where women glow and men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Yeah!
Cool, I think we'll go with that one.
Was
that good?
Was that actually good?
Yeah, it was good.
Hello and welcome to this week's Aussie Corner. You're here with your host Lars Youngvik and
Sevi De Campo. Thanks for joining us. We're glowing after our insane Aussie Corner predictions from Lillehammer World Cup. I mean, we're not unexpected. We've been nailing tips all season, haven't we?
because you had Trezeguet down for the win.
I had her down for the win, and she won. And you had Katerina Yanatova?
We had Katerina Yanatova. She came off with a World Cup PB, and I might have said Anna Hedegaard for top 10, and he was 8th.
That's right. And we also have a special guest this week, Rosie Fordham, who's racing for Australia on World Cup. Rosie, how are you? How's your racing been?
I'm doing great. Yeah, racing's been a bit hit and miss. We've had some good days and some bad ones too. So as it goes on World Cup.
That's just why we love the sport, isn't it?
That's why we love the sport. No, but Rosie had a strong 33rd in the skate World Cup in Lillehammer. So we're all firing over every cylinder over this part of the globe. Now, we'll turn our heads towards the Davos World Cup this weekend.
Yeah, we are currently sitting in our apartment overlooking the Bunda Stadium, and let's just say it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we've never had such good real estate on the Australian team.
And Friday night race, Saturday night race under the... Yeah, it will just be amazing vibes, won't it?
It'll just be immaculate.
So on Friday, we've got a skate team sprint in Davos under lights. My tip for the women is Sweden 2.
And I'll just go with Norway 2 for the men's. It will be a team probably consisting of two young boys, and the young guns, they'll take it.
The young guns. Saturday, we've got a skate sprint.
We've put down Alina Meyer. Rumour is that she's coached by Jovian Hedegaard, the Swiss legend. So shout out to Jovian Hedegaard, the bow-legged king.
The bow-legged king.
Yeah, isn't it?
And for the men, Anton Gran for Sweden. We're going to go for the podium.
First year senior, big boy, powerful course. I think it will be good.
Now we're going to turn our attention to Sunday's 20-kilometre classic on a new 7.1 kilometre loop in Davos. That's going to be really exciting. We're going to go with our big classic monster, Ivo Niskanen, to have his second win for the season. And Rosie Fordham, you've got our story, and you're going to give us our prediction for the women in 20k.
Yeah, special pick for the women in the 20k. I got a nice fist bump and good luck, hope your ski doesn't fall off from Victoria Carl last Sunday. So hoping that Victoria Carl can take away that win. A bit of redemption for my ski falling off in Ruka. I'd love to see nice people and great skiing up in altitude from Victoria Carl.
Because the Germans are generally quite nice, but sometimes they can come across as maybe a bit cross people, maybe. So that was really nice to see from Vicky there.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Vicky's quite special, so it's good to see Rosie growing that connection. And yeah, maybe we'll get Vicky on the Aussie Corner as well in the future.
That would be great. That's what we have for this week, and let's go Davos.
Let's go Davos.
Right, back from the Aussie Corner, and we're going to talk about Davos now. And so, yeah, we were talking about Linn Svan and the other Swedish girls not coming to Davos, which is crazy.
Which is so weird.
Yeah.
But this is like exactly what we were talking about on the episode with Muzzy during Christmas last year. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, I would fucking love to come to Davos. I was just as sick as a fucking dog the last days, and there's just no way that I'm gonna be on my level. Or there's just no way that I'm not gonna harm my body by doing races now.
Yeah, especially 20k
but
classic.
Yeah, but just not going to races when you're in shape, like, the travel isn't the stress. Traveling to Davos is fucking easy. You just fly to Zurich, and then they like pick you up with a OC transport and just drive you up there.
And
like
also you don't get Swedish food, so like it's all a bonus.
You get good food, you get like
good hotels,
good training conditions, which people often forget, because at some World Cups you are, and there's just no proper possibility to train, which is so shit, especially in the start of the season. But like in Davos, you have everything. You can train. There's like gyms. There's like good hotels, good food. The travel's easy. The OC committee are fucking legends, because they try to make something of a race.
Yeah.
And not every organizer tries to make something of a race. And Lillehammer. And I think it's so disrespectful when you're just in shape. There's no reason to not do it, and you just
Yeah.
don't do it because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna train.
Yeah, it's a bit
I think
sad.
it's shit
yeah.
banter. It's shit
Talking
banter.
of things happening to Swedish guys and girls, last year, so they had this 20k classic distance that was lots on the flat. So lots of people were considering double poling or not double poling, and you have this like fluor test before the race, and so this Swedish guy Truls Gisselman, he gave 2 pairs of skis to get tested for fluor, and he was like, okay, I'm really good at double poling, I'm gonna double pole the race. And then he told Youngie, and I think he must have been Erik Rösche, he was like, told them like, yeah, I'm gonna, or maybe it was anyway, it was another Swedish guy, told them like, yeah, I'm gonna double pole the race. And then Youngie just like sees Truls coming at the start with classic skis. And like Youngie's like kind of like, what the fuck, like, you lying little snake. Turns out that Truls was looking for his double pole skis, and they'd lost them. The OC had lost the skis when they were testing. They just like put them in the wrong place, and yeah, he got them back eventually, but like he didn't get them before the race. Muzzy said,
Did he have?
Muzzy said, if it happened to me, I would have stopped the race. I would have gone in front and not let the race start before I got my skis.
The thing is with Muzzy, I actually believe that he would.
Oh yeah, I'm guaranteed that he would. Yeah.
No, I don't think he would.
Nah,
You don't think he would?
No, come on.
He
No.
definitely would. He would have made
I think
such
he
a
would.
scandal out of this.
Yeah. He would have not started, at least.
Yeah.
But he's never really come into these situations. But he always says, "Oh, I would have made a scene for sure." Like, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he would have.
Yeah. One question for the 20k on Sunday, Thomas. Since we don't want to like bet with inside information, so we'll just like make it public, and then it's like a so it's not inside information. Is it worth betting on you on Sunday?
Well, it's probably always worth betting. I mean, it's probably good odds on me. So, yeah.
Yeah, but are we gonna lose money if we like bet on good odds, or are we gonna win money because you're a fucking tank and you're gonna go so fast, and I low-key have to true on you this weekend?
Well, I mean, if you're not afraid of losing 10 euros, I mean, yeah, whatever not. I mean, you probably will get, 1,000 times back, so, or 100.
Yeah, true.
But, I don't know.
But to get to the point of the question, like 20k, individual, classic, hard tracks with lots of diagonal. My gut feeling tells me that you're gonna be fucking good, Thomas.
Of course, everything is possible, but I mean,
You should be stoked for the weekend. Are you stoked? Are you not stoked?
absolutely. I look on this now, the giants of the lifetime. Which every weekend is now really these days. I feel in good shape, but yeah, come on. I mean, it's still like you have Olympic champions, world champions. Evo is here. Yeah, 5
Yeah, but they do all the race. They're there every weekend, so they've got the chance every weekend.
I mean, but yeah, putting the facts aside, I mean, they are still better than me. And yeah, it's funny that everyone says this, assuming, oh, it's a lot of hills, it's a tough track, you're good in diagonal. Yeah, I'm perhaps good in diagonal, but I feel it's double poling that I'm the best at. But yeah, for sure, it's a lot of double poling here as well. But yeah, I'm not the favorite. I'm a dark horse, that's for sure. But
What a humble answer, Thomas. Mika was like trying to make you say something a bit like outrageous, and then Thomas is not having any of it.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, I'm not completely up there yet. Hopefully,
Yeah.
but I still have more potential left that I need to get out. But yeah, I mean, saying that I could podium this weekend, come on, that's a bit too offensive. I mean,
Right, but from the outside, mate, I'll just tell you this: like this weekend is probably the opportunity of the season for you to prove yourself wrong.
true.
True.
That's true. But yeah, I got the 8th place in Ruka, and I felt like that was the best classic race I've ever had. And there's still
Should we tell the people that you got an 8th place in Ruka, like 3/10 ahead of me, and I had a fucking 9th place because of you?
I'll never forget you crossing the line, just watching the screen board, like having kind of this screen face, like, are you thinking about me now, seeing my name right in front of you?
No, but I was like, I saw your name and I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna be a 20th place or something again. But then I was hesitating because I saw Thomas and I was like, nah, he might just be fucking good now. We might still do like a top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, when I was race, I mean, even the day before at the warm-up, I was feeling, oh, this is so good. I mean, if this is not that PB, I don't know what I can do anymore, because now I feel extremely good. And
You know that you're the only one that went faster than me from kilometer 8.3 until the finish.
okay, so you were actually that fast, yeah? Yeah, no.
You were.
Even
I
faster.
think you had the fastest sector time there, and I had the second fastest sector time there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is a bit typical me. I am a slow starter. I need to grow into the race.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a bit typical me.
Are you a slow starter with women as well, or?
Oh, thanks for that question. Okay.
Or with men? I mean, like. when it
Yeah,
comes to-
just tell us, Thomas. No worries. It's an open space here, free space, or safe space even.
Are you still on the question? Like,
Right, moving on. We've come to the most exciting thing of the podcast, boys. So I like to look at the rules and stuff quite a bit, and I found a glitch in the rules. It's going to be possible for Northug and Colonia to start the World Cup. Yeah, they
What's
can.
this?
They can do a team together. They can do a team sprint together. So basically, each team has a maximum 2 teams, but you can enter any amount of people if you're doing mixed nations teams. So you could easily do a team with Northug and Colonia, a team with Northug and anyone who's not a World Cup. As long as you meet the criteria for World Cup, which is having sub 150 FIS points. So technically,
Tell you who did not have that criteria.
your teammate.
Lukas Mirkonic.
Yeah.
He went to Davos, and then when he was in Davos, they were like, "Oh fuck, he actually can't start."
oh,
Yeah, that was smart.
That shit banter.
Yeah,
I don't think he was so happy about it,
nah. But
especially since Davos is like his favorite World Cup track.
but technically, you could have an unlimited amount of teams from you could have 100 Norwegians starting the team sprint, as long as they're with somebody from a different nation, and that their own national federation approves it. But it would be fucking cool, wouldn't it, to have
It would be good banter.
to have I don't know, Bjorn Dali and Smirnov starting together. It is technically it's possible. I think Smirnov's even Swedish now because he lives in Sweden. Vladimir Smirnov.
how cool
He
is
was
it?
in he was in Lillehammer, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't Lillehammer.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Thomas?
Well, it's cool for a show race, of course, but I mean, come on, these guys back to the World Cup. No, to be fair, I don't see the exciting part of it. Okay, cool as a war, of course, but come on, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but they were so you have to do the qualification prologue, and then you go to to the finals. So there's a good chance they wouldn't go through that. But technically, in relay, it would also work. You could have 3 Norwegians and 1 like other nation, and it would work. You could have as many teams as you want.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind
but
of cool.
but if you'll enter it, FIS will come up with a new rule straight away that it's not going to be possible.
Yeah, but you could at least do it for a season. Like they can't change the rules during the season. And I think FIS thinks that doesn't believe that anybody's gonna do it. So, but like I think it would be cool. And I think they know that every nation's gonna prioritize having like a team for their own nation. But yeah. Anyway, that was my little fact that I found out.
But talking about Nortuk, did you see that he's also not gonna race the Scan Cup this weekend?
Oh no, what a worse.
He's a little bit ill, and he's been working so much with the expert commentary for TV2 last weekend.
What a worse. Oh my god. It's not surprised though, I have to say.
Nah. But that's the thing that's just shit. It's like he's teasing everybody, and obviously everybody wants to see Nortuk race. But then just for God's sake, just do it. Like, just go there and do it.
Just do a team sprint with Colonia and then have fun. I
have
think
fun
it'd
not
be
qualifying.
Awesome. Yeah. Also, exciting things actually, because this skate sprint on Saturday is so important for so many people. Many of the teams, like the big teams, are not going to put their best team on the team sprint. So rumor is going to be Klaubo and Goldberg together, and Kruger is going to start with Evan Northug.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they manage to qualify. And Andrew Musgrave is going to race.
Is he going to race with you?
No, he's going to race with Chang Wang from China.
No, they aren't.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? That is so cool.
Yeah. So
wait, they might not be shit.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but like, depends how good Muzzy's in the prologue.
Muzzy's going to be shit in the prologue.
Hard to tell. When he's in good shape, he can go quite fast. So, are you not going to race, Thomas?
No one has asked me. I'm quite surprised and a bit sad.
Are you surprised?
Even not Erie wanted to call. I mean, perhaps he still hurting after Lillehammer. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a bit disappointing. Yeah. No Norwegians even. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe that nobody's asked you.
Ouch, Thomas.
I did beat you on the sprint last year in Toblach when I had COVID and I skied really, really slow.
Yeah.
Are you going to ski slow this weekend, Jimmy? Or are you going to try to go fast?
I'm going to try to go fast. Felt good today, so yeah, I have good hopes, but we'll see. Been taking ages to get over this cold, so yeah.
Right, we've got an hour on the go.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thought is, but are we actually going to tune in back tomorrow with a little Skirius brief?
That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to, now that we asked the question and 100% of the people said we should do this Skirius brief and Skirius debrief, we're going to do a Skirius brief tomorrow morning, post it in the morning, and talk about what's going to happen over the weekend. And we've already tried to record one last week to like test it, and I think it was pretty cool. So yeah. We should have a Skirius brief tomorrow and a Skirius debrief on Sunday. So yeah, tune in to listen to the exciting stuff.
Skirius Problems, your number one Nordic skiing podcast. Thanks for listening. Leave us a subscription, leave us a rating, and
follow us on Instagram as well.
Talk to you again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ciao.